So, with all the weirdness with people claiming Nazi and all kinds of weird protest terms to incite protest against different elements of the government, I just wanted to bring into the history of the actual Nazi movement. So, you have to remember that during the World War One, after the end of World War One, when the German government lost, there was a really weird period where the Treaty of Versailles took extreme measures against the German government with they're wanting compensation for their actions. There was this other split movement that happened within German society that was extreme liberalism, with the drag, jazz, sex clubs, elites living at a different level to everyone else, while massive inflation occurred, punishing the majority of the people. Middle class was removed. You had the elites. You had the poor. People would take wheelbarrows of money to buy bread. It was an interesting and very weird time in German history. And all of that led to the regular man saying, I just want to live my life. I just want to raise my family. I just want to have what I had before. And then it had this period of time where there was the extreme liberalism coming out too, saying we should all be like this, and this should be normal. And the regular working person was like, I don't like that. I don't want that. And that led to the upbringing of the extreme right, Nazism. So how does that history parallel to today? Well, very easily. The extreme left is pushing a bunch of extreme left stuff. And although it is a small minority of people with a loud voice, it is forcing a lot of their thought into everyday life, and the everyday person wants to fight against that and say, I don't want that, I want normal, I want my kids to have normal. And it brings this cultural clash that happens, and the same thing that happened in World War One, after World War One actually, not before or during, it was after that period between World War One and World War Two, that led to the Nazism taking place. And the interesting thing you see is today in society, the people who are claiming Nazism and extreme left values are saying we don't like Nazis, but their actions at the same time are perpetuating the same thing that happened in history that led to Nazism. So it's one of those things, it's like the chicken or the egg kind of scenario that's happening currently, and you're like, both sides got to chill, or we're going to end up with the extreme reactions to the left or to the right that lead to the exact scenario that you're protesting against. It's like the people who don't want it are perpetuating the same scenario that created the thing that they're protesting against. Because the everyday people are inherently the majority, and the people who are the loudest are creating the situation that creates the thing that they don't want. So we have to look back at history at every point and say, what is going on? What is this? And how do we prevent it from happening? Well, if you look at history, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but if you look at history, it's kind of easy to figure it out. What you got to do is not be so extreme, be more moderate, have discussions, talk about things, debate the issues with sensible outcomes that include everybody. If you want to push extremes, you're going to create the opposite extreme, because the majority of people don't want the extreme, but they will push against it to stop it from happening. So let's be sensible about this.